How do we know the ones we love? Do we? Do we really love them, or are they companions for a time? Circe was in one of her moods. She was working on another tapestry, chatting with her faithful servant, Melis. "Mistress," Melis offered, wringing her hands, "all you have to do is choose your man. Who can resist you? Who has ever resisted you before?" The all-knowing enchantress smiled to herself, for she saw her servant was trying to lift her out of her melancholy. Pointing to the tangled-up spools and threads stacked by the wall, she ordered, "Sort by color." Melis rolled up her sleeves and followed instructions. For an instant, immortal Circe believed Melis's words. She could conquer him, this creature she had recently seen in her dreams. He might be a good prospect to follow Odysseus, a man who was no longer in love with her, but who had stolen her heart. There had been times she thought of keeping him, slipping him a potion, forcing him to stay. But then she would kill what she loved about him, his moxie, his willpower, his independence. She did not want to keep him tamed, a creature bent to her will. Melis fastened her black bandana around her graying hair and bent down to collect what had fallen on the floor. "Odysseus is homesick," she mumbled. Circe only glanced toward her servant before returning to her own thoughts. Despite her affection for the cunning warrior, the enchantress was almost ready to release him. "He deserves his fate, meandering the seas in search of Ithaca," she declared with a smirk. Melis's eyes lit up. "Maybe it's time, but you will have no trouble finding another." After all, to beguile and allure were part and parcel of Circe's charms. She rarely needed to use her incantations in matters of the heart. Circe, the daughter of Helios, the mighty Titan, and the ocean nymph Perse, left her loom and picked up her golden mirror. A pair of wide-set, blue-green eyes stared back from a young woman's face. The hair parted with a fine bone comb and tossed to the right. Her skin was smooth and supple, her chin was pointed, the mark of a decisive woman. Her voluptuous lips tempted every man she ever wanted to pair up with. She touched up her hair. "That's better," she thought, and smiled, satisfied.